Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery. We have Tank. Oh, he's gonna leave. I was gonna introduce Tank, but he's gonna sit on the couch here. He is a treeing walker coonhound and he's a good boy. He's gonna cuddle up with Odie. And over there on the computer is what's his name?
Hello.
Oh, that guy. I remember now. Just to be fun. Bjorn's right here to cover up my choices. You ready? We're going to move Bjorn carefully. Oh, it's so staticky. Oh, come on. Well, I was hoping for a bigger, better reveal than this, but there we go. These are the colors I've chosen for my turkey guy.
He's cute.
Kind of earthy turkey. Earthy turkey. Yeah. And because this is a pretty busy print, I'm going to skip stitching the eyeballs and I am going to add googly eyes because I can. That's why. These are the thread colors that I've chosen. Plus on McDreamy I have a rust color to kind of go with this. I don't know how well it'll go, but it's fine. And I'm doing the 6x10 size. And I'm doing the 6x10 size because I could have sworn up and down I had a 6x10 hoop. But apparently I can't find it. So there we go. Now let me show you guys what I did. I pre-cut my fabric. When you download from Sweet Pea, which this is a Sweet Pea design. Oh, the Norseman. Hi, Sue, and Don the man in capitals. Yes, Sue the woman and Don the man. It doesn't have the same effect.
It just means I'm cool.
Yeah, you're cool. Stop whining. I can move his eyeballs so I don't lose them. So when you download, there's SVGs, there's an FCM. So SVG is the graphic file. You have to pick it apart a little bit and you want to get the placement lines. Delete everything else out. I did this on my Cricut, and the only thing with SVGs is that when you bring them into Cricut Workspace, they're not the right size, so you have to pay attention to sizes. So, for example, I grabbed everything here, and I did it to the size of the biggest one, and then they're all going to be the right size. So it's not really too bad. FCM, you send it straight to the Brothers Scan and Cut, so I'll do that next time. So I was a little bit nervous. Did I add enough? Did I do this right? So I printed out a template and then you can just lay it on top and I should be pretty good. You have to add just a tiny bit to it to make it fit, but it's okay. It's not the Cricut, it's the nature of an SVG. It just does not hold the size. So if you bring it into anything, the SVG needs to be resized. I don't know why, but so anyways, that's what I did, and I double checked everything and looks like I'll be good. So that's what those papers were for. Just in case you were wondering. And I just think it's a good way to double check to make sure we have everything. So, scan and cut. Cindy says, are the cutting machines easy to learn and how to use? Yep. For cutting fabric? Yep, for sure. For sure. I have a couple videos on it, and if it's a popular thing, we can do like a preview show or something where we cut out our fabric together and then have our Saturday show. So if anyone's interested in that, let me know as much as possible.
Jackie Burke's asking how much did you add, I think, to do your SVGs, right?
Just a tiny, I got it to the real size, so I had my Cricut software open and I had my embroidery software open. I was using Wilcom E4 at the time, and I made it match, and then I added Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Like 5 millimeters. It's just easier to do it that way. So just a little bit. I'm not sure if you have to do that on the FCM file, but it's easy enough to check. I didn't check it out. So Gayla says, I would love scan and cut lessons from you. There are videos up on the scan and cut because it works magnificently with the embroidery machine. So the scan and cut, I have the top version, and it can read PES files as long as you code it on your machine as an applique part, and you just copy it onto your zip drive, put it right into the scan and cut, and it's done. That's it. So it's really easy.
That only works with the DX scan and cut, right?
Yes. Although it's named different things, all it has to have, like different countries, all it has to have is the ability to read PES. And it's easy to use, and it cuts delightfully. Now, the one thing I didn't do is I did not add heat and bond to the back. I totally forgot. It really works. It cuts a lot better, and it really is a lot easier if you put the stuff on the back. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. So we're gonna have to use some spray and do it that way, but it'll all work out. We'll talk about placement and the easiest ways to do it. I just thought it'd be fun to pre-cut, and I wanted to see how my fabrics would look. So
where'd you get your cool fabric?
This is the same fabric that I used for the Chirp Chirp. The quaint applique, where Don kept saying chirp chirp. It's the same fabric set, which is pretty cool. So burgundy is going to go here to outline this. Green for the greens, and the beige for this one. So I think it'll look good. Oh yeah, my nails, I thought I'd brighten everything up. It's not Halloween, but it's fun. They're just flowers. Just bright colors and roses. You'll be able to see them better when we go to McDreamy, which we're just about to do. So, if there's no further questions, anything? Bobbin check. Yeah, I have 3/4 of a white bobbin, so I'm just going to risk it. I don't want to... Is that glide thread? No, it's Floriani. I just happen to have... a ton of Floriani. So I should say welcome to everyone, to our regulars. Thanks for joining us for our coffee and embroidery fun. And I noticed a few new people, so welcome. You guys will love it. It's so much fun. Stitch out the placement stitch, remove and cut. Well, yes. Thank you for that. That's what we normally do. But another way of doing it, and it's not necessarily easier or harder, most of the time when I do applique, I do trim it in place. I just thought I'd do something a little different. It's kind of groovy to have it pre-cut.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, well, it's just, we're into learning stuff. That's what we do. So... one is not easier than the other, I don't think. And if you guys are making the table runner, then go ahead and cut out 2 of everything. And because the table runner is 3 blocks and then 3 blocks turned around the other way. So just cut them all out while you have it. Why not, right? So, okay, let's not take the body there. Bjorn's gonna go to the machine, and let's go to the machine, Don.
Dreamy's up.
All right. So I am using my 8x12 hoop, and because I apparently don't have a 6x10, but that's okay.
I swear you did.
Finish editing the pattern. Oh, I didn't press embroidery. Yeah, I know. I'm glad it's you two, Dawn, because that makes me feel kind of...
This means we're both crazy.
Yeah, well,
Crazy's good.
whatever works. So I am doing the 6x10 size. And my hoop is just a little bit bigger, and that's fine. So the first line is placement for the batting. Did you see your mom and Lynn? I didn't see anyone.
No, I didn't see them.
Okay. Well, hi, Lynn, if you're there. And hi, Mom, if you're there. Oh, I just threw beer. He wasn't sticking. Now he is. So, okay. Good stuff. That's our placement for our batting. Seems like a long way up and down, doesn't it? Dance. Dance, McDreamy. Alright, so I'm going to place my batting, which is warm and natural. Oh, I forgot to say the backing I'm using is a cutaway, no show mesh. It's nice and light and, you know, isn't too stiff or too thick when you put everything together.
Mom is here, sorry.
Okay, hi, Mom.
I said it way in the beginning and I missed it.
Yeah, I don't get to...
Karina says, Mom's here.
Mom's here. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. That's good. Don's mom watches every single Saturday for sure, which is awesome. So I'm going to stitch this down, and I am going to trim it out. Now, you don't have to trim it, but it's nice not to have the batting in the seams when you're sewing it together. It just makes it, well, for me anyways, easier to sew. I like it. Googly eyes. I hope you saw the googly eyes passing by. Okay. Yep, that seems like a long time, doesn't it? Oh, I was supposed to put the fabric down too, I guess. But, okay, let's trim this out. I read the instructions this time.
Lynn's here and says hi.
Hi, Lynn. Back to the desk, Dawn.
Desk is up.
So I'm just going to trim this out because I don't really like the thick batting in the seam allowance. So I am going to place the background fabric on, and I'm going to do this step over again. I read the instructions and I could have sworn there was 2 steps, but you know what? No harm done. That's okay. Just a quick rewind and we'll get it done. I'm not worried too much about keeping the trimming, you know, perfectly neat. That's good enough. After all, it is going to be hidden away. Do the best you can, of course, and I know I'm using my duck-billed scissors wrong. I realized that after I started and I just left it. So that's looking good. Looks good. I got to dig under here and get my gingerbread brown fabric. There we go. I guess we could just stitch it if we wanted. Perfect. Gonna try to make it even. That's why I'm doing it here. All right, back to McDreamy, Dawn.
McDreamy's up.
All right, big hoop. All right, so we're gonna do some echo stitches, and I think I'll be fine. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Who knows? Is my needle unthreaded? Almost. Almost. Can see just a bit bubbly. So pretty echo stitching. Hopefully not the same as I did before. Are you zoomed in?
No.
Oh, my hand was pretty big there. Yeah, it's gonna hold. I'm fine with that. I'm going to do some fancy placement, so hopefully I have enough room to do it. Just for fun with the pre-cut. There really is no difference other than trim or not to trim, so I'm okay with it. Alright, so I'm really happy with the color I chose for the echo stitching. I wanted it to show up a little bit, but also blend in.
Can you slide your iPad just a hair?
Why?
It's touching the arm and I think it might be causing more jittery.
Is that better?
I think so.
It's a bit shaky, is it?
A little more than normal, yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out why.
Well, as soon as I get my new desk, we'll be able to change everything around, Dawn. Just if I move my iPad, then I can't really see it. There's no other place to put it. It is a bit shaky, isn't it?
Yeah, let's move the iPad.
Oh, thank you, Karina. See, I'm facing the wrong way. It's the problem. I moved my iPad. Why is it shaky? Bigger hoop?
Maybe, because it's not usually like that.
Huh.
And it's no different. I mean, this is a good stable, and the camera stabilizes too, but it's just a little too much to compensate for.
Well,
so
it's
must be the big hoop.
It's because it's on the desk.
Yeah.
Okay, so that looks good. I'm happy with that. And now we're going to do some applique placement. So, I'm going to keep the same thread to start. I could probably change it, but I like this so far. I actually really like the size, too. It mainly shaky at the ends of the hoop for some reason. It shouldn't be at all. It's kind of weird that it is, but, you know. So off to the side here, away from my machine, I'm going to put a little bit of sticky spray. You don't want this anywhere near your machine. And just a little bit, just to help with placement. Yeah, it might have been easier if I changed the color. Oh well. Okay, so the biggest one, I'm going to try doing this in the hoop. And this one isn't too intricate, so we should be able to do it properly. Remember what lines you're working on. Now, because I put a little bit of spray, you know what? It's easier because I want to show you. Can we go back to the desk, Don?
No. Yes. Sorry. I blanked out for a minute.
Okay, are we back at the desk?
Yeah, that's
yes. All right. So you can do it at your machine. I have the camera in the way, so it's a little harder to do this one. So you could see where your lines are and just carefully place it down. Now, if you used the fusible, just place it and grab your iron, and you just it doesn't take long to do.
It looks pretty perfect.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Now, if it's off a tiny bit, don't even worry about it because it doesn't matter because our satin stitches are going to cover it up. So that's easily done, and it should be really good. Should be perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, you can move it around or whatever, but you can do this right at the machine. So, Dawn, back to McDreamy, please. And now this one is going to be green. So I am going to...
And Lynn says no trimming.
No trimming. No trimming, Lynn. I know, right?
There will be tomorrow, though.
Yes, there's a lot of applique in tomorrow's work. So I'm going to pick my green. It may be a little too bright, but that's okay. I kind of want, you know, really pretty fall colors. I do like the brown that I used. I'm pretty happy with that.
Nisha threw you under the bus and said you cheated and cut it out.
What do you mean?
You used the cricket.
It's not cheating. It's just a different way of doing it. It's precision cutting. I use AccuQuilt too all the time. So I don't know if that's cheating. Not for this, obviously, but for different things. I'll show you guys what I'm up to with AccuQuilt. Okay, so this is gonna stitch it down, basically. Hopefully we have some nice zigzag stitches. It's not catching any. So maybe I needed to make it a little bit bigger. We'll see. But that's okay. It kind of puffed up a little bit. if you use the fusible, Fusion Bond, Fusion, there's different kinds, you won't get these frayed edges, which is a benefit. Alright, we're going to go straight into the satin stitches. So I did need to make it a tiny bit bigger. It caught down here, but it didn't catch anywhere else. So we're just going to, you know, kind of keep an eye on it. If you had it ironed, it wouldn't be a problem. So let's do some satin stitches. Hopefully a lovely zigzag. Don't put your fingers near your stitcher. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now it's stitching down, and it doesn't, a little bit bubbly there. This is the better way of using it. I have an awl. Yeah, it'll be fine. Just mental note, I just need to add a little bit more to it. So that was the zigzag. So as long as the zigzags catch, you're fine. What?
They're yelling at you, you get your fingers away, use a stiletto.
I have one. I know, you guys are completely right. And I do it all the time. I also should mention that you can see at some point on my hoop that I trim the edges of the backing. And I don't recommend that you guys do that. Like, I trim it down. The reason why I do that is because it tends to get in the way of the camera and you guys can't see. So don't do that part either. Okay, I'm using my awl. So this might be a little fiddly, but look, this one worked out okay, so I'm gonna assume the other ones did. So yeah, okay, I did need to make it a little bit bigger. I wish the tack down stitch was a big old zigzag, but that's okay. Like I said, if you had ironed it down, then we'd be groovy. I'm just let it go and see what it does, because I think it'll be fine. Yeah.
Notice one says turkey. Is there a turkey in the room? Oh, now we need to cook one.
Cook a turkey. So the zigzag's catching, you guys can see that. So it'll be fine as long as it doesn't stick up too much. Once the zigzag's done, you can breathe. So yeah, a little bit bigger. So a little bit so it goes, the idea would be that you get it right in the middle of where the satin stitch is going. So, no one's gonna know. Remember, don't be too picky about everything. If you're really worried about it, you can put some tape over it. Or, like I said, the heat and bond, you wouldn't worry about it at all. And you wouldn't have the fraying. See, this might, right here might be a little problem because it's frayed down. But, too late now, man. So, yeah, trim in place or pre-cut. I don't mind doing the trim in place. It's, you know, precise enough and everything, and you know, you get great results. If I was making a whole bunch of these, I would literally sit and pre-cut them because it'll save you a lot of time. And I would iron them on too. I have to cook a gobble gobble. Yeah, it's American Thanksgiving coming up towards the end of November. In Canada, we have ours in October, beginning-ish of October. So we've already had ours. But this will be good for next year. So, oh good, it's going to do more than one. Good. I was getting bored of the one and one and one. This will make it a whole lot easier. Now zigzag. Zigzag. I'm a little bit off there. I wonder how that's going to catch. So we'll call this what? Pre-cut chicken? it's freaking close. So far it's catching. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I think that caught. Oh, some of that didn't. Hopefully, the satin stitches will cover everything over. Now we have a go. We have a go. I think it'll be fine. So, my other ones will be the same, so it is a little bit of applique chicken. Oh, I lost the body. I hope it's not stitching to it. I lost the body.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh crap! I'm just looking over at my fabric and I guess it's staticky in here and I lost a piece. So I'm gonna take a bet that it's either under the green fabric or it's under the hoop.
Do you need a little scrappy?
I might need a little scrappy, Dawn.
Where are they? I'll get it for you.
I don't know. I had a bin out. Well, that's kind of bad, isn't it? All right, well, maybe we'll find it underneath, Dawn. Peek! Peek! I have the feeling it's stuck to this, though. Oh, well, okay, so, lesson be learned. When you're staticky, you want to move your stuff away. Oh, I was going to say I lost an eyeball, too, but I didn't, so... It was just a scrap that was out. Alright, well, we're missing a body here, so... Yep, this worked out just fine. A little bit scary, but that's okay. That's okay. I got my threads for the next one, which is beige. No, I don't know. I wasn't watching well enough. That's almost funny.
Almost.
Not a whole lot funny. The joys of being live, guys, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's just a tiny piece, too. We'll see if it's underneath. There's, it's probably in a bin, because I'm really good about that, so one of the bins that I haven't put away. Maybe the top stack there. Yeah. Pull it all out carefully. Carefully! He's touching my stuff! Pull it out.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure it's right.
I think it's on the top. So we're just trying to recover from this minor issue. Yeah, I'll take burgundy then. He can have a burgundy body. Is that not green there? There's pieces
not
and
the,
scraps.
It's not the flat.
My goodness. Well, I don't know if we can have a bodiless turkey, but you know. Alright, your fabric has boy cooties now. I know, right, Shannon? He's contaminating everything. He's not allowed to do what he's doing. Oh well. Oh well.
I'm touching every piece.
Dawn! Did you guys hear him? He said he's touching every piece of fabric.
Alright, well, I can't find the green plaid, so you get burgundy plaid. Here you go.
Well, that kind of sucks, but maybe we'll recover the body. Thank you. I guess the green and red. As I'm cutting a layer cake, he says, oh, wait. Dawn. It's Saturday morning, my annoying husband. You're annoying! What the heck,
I
man?
didn't lose the turkey body.
Well, you're a turkey body.
I'm a turkey.
Alright, so recovery. I cut into 2 layered cakes for a tiny 2x2 piece. But hey, that's okay. That's alright. Please. 205. Alright. Well, it's a fantastic design. We're going to be doing more Sweet Pea stuff. It's something I've wanted to do, but it didn't quite fit in. So I'm going to make it fit in. So I'm thinking 2 Sweet Pea designs, one of mine, and the dime door will be our Saturday. Sundays are dedicated to Anita Good Design. We're doing something gorgeous tomorrow. I have not picked out my fabric, but I have some pretty good ideas of what I'm gonna do. Of course, you know, something different, because I don't do everything the same as everyone. Brenda says, I love Sweet Pea. Yeah, me too. One lost turkey butt. I know. I lost a turkey butt. Maybe his butt is under there.
I missed the other one. The other Brenda.
The other.
Said, Sue, I appreciate how you make embroidery real life. Believe it or not, you've made me a better embroiderer. Mistakes and oopsies happen.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. Thanks for saying that, because it's true. Don't be upset about it. It happens. Mine isn't perfect. Everything that I do is real life. So if there's issues, I mean, we've had machine issues, we've had everything go on, and it's embroidery. We learn. Stay calm. I had to listen to my own advice. I don't know if you guys have seen in the group, I'm doing 13 by 13 squares, and they're really complicated. They're all applique, and all the applique is cut out with the Applique quilt, and it's a beautiful, beautiful design. But I'm using the 14 by 14 jumbo hoop, and I'm splitting applique, and it's pretty hard to do, and you have to do 2 of each. So I did one and saved it on the machine because it takes hours to stitch out. And when I went to go stitch it, it didn't match up because it didn't save whatever information to use the snowman stickers. That's what makes it so great. So I had to walk away a little bit, and then I decided I'm gonna give it a go. I got it half done, and I managed to match things up, not perfectly, but I'm reminding myself in the big scheme of things, there's a lot going on the quilt, and I don't think anyone is going to really notice. Robin says my bobbin tension is messed up all of the sudden. Yeah, that's how it happens all of the sudden. Rethread, give it a little cleaning, change the bobbin, change the needle, make sure your top thread is not getting caught, and try again. Try again. That's how it happens. I've had that happen a couple times on McDreamy, and after a quick cleaning, that he's fine. So that's a lot of satin stitches, but it went pretty quickly.
Did you win your applique chicken?
Did I win my...
Your applique chicken, did it cover your...
Yeah, oh yeah. It's
good.
fine. I
It's good
might
from here.
might be off on a couple of spots. Yeah, it is. But I'm okay with it. I just know next time that I need to make it larger. So, okay, let's see if this one's any better. It's all going to be the same, but yeah, a couple spots have missed. You know what? It wouldn't matter if I had ironed it down. So, that's it. I should have changed colors probably. So, I'm not going to say that I won. It's not quite how I would like it.
Charlene's asking what machine uses a 14 by 14.
What machine what?
Uses a 14 by 14 hoop.
Oh, it's a really annoying hoop. It's Ragnar, my 10 needle Brother PR 1000E. And it's pretty cool. I can't see the green, so Dawn, back to the desk, please. I can't. I was gonna do it there, but oh heck, I can't even see it.
You know what? Camera's frozen.
Oh, which camera?
The one you're on.
Oh,
So I'm gonna do a quick reset here.
Hold on. Apparently, oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Hold the phone.
Hopefully they can still hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Sometimes. That's what it takes, doesn't it? Okay, so next time I need...
We're good.
Okay. We're good? Yep. They can watch me struggle. So, okay, the problem I'm having right now is I can't see the green outline. So instead of struggling and doing it incorrectly, I'm going to go back to the machine, Dawn. Back to the machine.
Yeah, machine's up.
And I'm going to do a rewind because I really don't think I'm going to be able to see it properly. So I'm going to take my green off and I'm going to put the next color on, which is burgundy. And thread that up. And then I'll be able to see it better. There's no point struggling. There's no way I can't even see it from here, for goodness sakes. So, yeah. Yeah, there we go. So, we'll see how close this one is. Let's do a rewind, and we can go back a color. Just like that.
Was your turkey body on the bottom?
Oh, I didn't even look. I didn't even look. Okay, that's better. Now I can see. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing it again, doing the lines again. Now I can see. Whew! I didn't think the green matched very well, but I like. But apparently the green just sunk in. So when you pre-cut your stuff, it needs to go back to the desk, Dawn. I don't like it that close. Oh, and we dragged a big old thread across. That's kind of weird. It was stuck a little bit. So you want your lines, your fabric, just a little bit over the lines. So this one seems to be much better, I'm hoping. I wish I fused it, but it's still a little bit hard to see. I guess because I'm using busy fabric. Alright guys, you bear with me a little bit. It doesn't seem to be right. Alright, well normally I wouldn't fiddle around too much like this, but it's always best to take your time. I haven't done it quite right, but I don't think it's too bad. These are just slightly over the line. So, okay, this one is much better. Fusible would have been way better. But you can see, because I don't have the fusible on it, it kind of, you can stretch it a little bit to be in the right spot, and that's what I'm doing right now. It should be better than the green. I'm going to put more spray on the next one. Okay, well, we should be okay. I'm just going to use the yucky spray because I didn't do it the other way. There we go. All right. That's getting easier.
Using 505?
Yeah, just regular 505 spray. Back to the machine, Dawn.
Dreamy's up.
Alright, so the turkey body is just gone. So, I took my time on this one. I think we're going to be okay. It is easier to iron it down. I probably wouldn't have had any issues, but, you know, whatever. It's still gonna...
Judy Colt says she thinks. Anna says she has fabric all through her house, even in the guest bathroom closet.
There you go. I'm gonna...
Lynn says I have lots of room to help with
Lynn does, I know. She has a whole basement that's empty, and you could stock it full of fabric. We don't have much room. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Okay, see? Now that is how it should look. That's how you would trim it out. So, for some reason, I didn't do that part right. So, but that's okay. It's really not gonna go anywhere. Does McDreamy not like? It's kind of clumpy right there. I'm not sure why. Clumpy? Clunky? Alright, so we're getting there. This was supposed to be beige, by the way. I've messed it up. Oh, we're just having a rockin' good time. Yeah, this was supposed to be beige. I suppose I could stop it and change it. Burgundy is the next one. So I'm gonna stop this in just a sec. So I'll show you how to fix. It's just a fixing day today. So I'm gonna do a trim. Presser foot. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna do a trim so it trims everything nicely. And this is how you can do it if you wanna, you know, make a color change and there's no stop to it. Stop your machine, give it a little trim, put the correct color on. I realized it just in time, so I'm happy for that. I probably need more caffeine, Don.
Maybe.
It's looking that way. Well, that's okay. We can recover from everything.
Sorry, they're talking about fabric storage.
I am not sure what I'm gonna do yet.
Yeah, and then the Norseman says, Isabel, it's okay for you, but Cream might go wonky and order stuff I have to assemble.
Oh, well, true. Good news, everyone. Looks like so far that I'm gonna get all that huge amount of fabric that I ordered. The blueprint fabric. They've processed the order, and now what were the stats, Don? 130 yards, plus fat quarter bundles, plus jelly rolls, a few charm squares, not too many, and what's the other one? Layer cakes. So there should be a ton. I gotta figure out where to put all that, but woohoo! It's hopefully gonna ship out on Monday, so I'm not really sure when we're gonna get it, but everyone requested a video when we do get it, so if you're still interested in that, let me know. That was a bit bangy because he hit the thick satin stitches there. So, that's okay. We're all good. This is a zigzag and it's sitting in the correct spot. So, I mean, that's something to learn, right? Make sure. You never know for sure how the satin is going to sew. It might cover it or it might not. Once you get the hang of the sizing, I haven't done this for a long time. Next time I'm going to try the FCM file and see. Wow, was the stash getting low, Sue? I don't have much of a stash. That's okay. I don't have much of a stash. We figured that all the yardage and everything that we bought would cost, what did we say, Don? Like $5,000 or $6,000 here in Canada? At least. And no, we're not paying that much. So, yeah. I would love to see the fabric. It's all blueprints, you know, Craftsy, the old Craftsy, when they sold it, they stopped selling the fabric and they sold apparently all of it to one place and they put it on sale, and it's been a little difficult for us. The only reason why we're getting it is because Don sweet talked the people there. So yeah, thank you, Don. Isabel, thank you. I hope you call me to come over and watch the unbox it. Oh, you're more than welcome, Lynn. We're going to need a little bit of help. So yes, if you'd like to come over, when it gets here, I'll let everyone know, and then we'll set up a time for the video. It'll be like an extra video. So yes, I would really, really, really appreciate that, Lynn. That would be awesome. It's going to be a lot. This is gonna, one thing that it's gonna do is it's gonna help keep the channel going, because I am not gonna run out of fabric. Fabric is really, really expensive here in Canada. So it's gonna save us a ton of money, and that just keeps us going, which is, you know, what the goal is. So I'll have lots to work with, lots of, you know, projects and stuff. I won't have to worry about it anymore. So yeah, we have kitchen cupboards in our laundry room, so we're gonna de-junk that and we're gonna store it in the kitchen cupboards. So congratulations on your purchase. How exciting. I know. We ordered it July? August. So I just kind of gave up, and I was trying to figure out what the heck I was going to do for fabric. People have been so kind sending me some. It's just outrageous here in Canada. Any
Stuff like this, yeah.
Any kind of fabric like this, layer cakes are like 80. I heard that. I heard that little snap. Was that the thread breaking?
It was the turkey body.
Turkey body. It's so thick right there. No. I haven't found him at all. The turkey body, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. That broke right off. I only pulled a little piece out. So we're gonna hope that it's not stuck in there. So, yeah. There's no reason for it. Whoop, hit the camera. 10 points, Karina. This darn camera is so much in my way. But that's okay. Hit OK before you hit the rethread. There we go. Now we're rocking. And, of course, rewind it a little bit so you don't have any gaps. I rewind it about, or reverse or whatever. I know I have my own way of saying stuff. About 20 stitches. And it should be good. And I always watch in case I was wrong. At this point, you can still move it back. So, yeah, pretty intense.
Lynn says she stole the body.
She stole a good friend helps you bury a body, isn't that something?
Yeah.
Bails you out. Yeah, something. Isn't there a joke about that somewhere? I don't remember. I don't understand why I lost it, but the joys of being live, that's all I'm gonna say. So, Sweet Pea, when they did their sample, they used bright colors, which I think is fantastic. I would love to see, like, red, orange, and yellow, maybe. Like, fall colors, fall leaf colors. I think that would be gorgeous as well. I just went for earthy colors. I just thought it would look nice. And the turkey is so darn cute. So, let me explain to you guys. This project is in 3 pieces. So, when you guys are stitching it, stitch 2 of each piece to do the table runner. And the instructions are really clear how to finish it off and you know, put the sides on it and the backing on it and that sort of thing. If you're doing a wall hanging, we're just gonna do the 3. So whatever you choose to do. And also, we're doing the turkey this week. So next Saturday, believe it or not, is the dime door. And then we're gonna do part 2 of this runner, and then the next week part 3. So we are just going to, you know, interrupt our turkey guy to be able to do the dime door. So it'll be the November dime door next week. So very exciting. I think Lynn should do her first dime door as well. So maybe after that, Lynn, that after you watch the video, or you're with me. Okay, even better. You're with me for the dime door. And then that Tuesday after, you can stitch it out on Mickey, which I think would be great. It's hard to believe October is almost over. I know, right? I know. That's why I wanted to kind of announce it. So I hope I get my machine back in time for the dime door. I know, Alicia, I feel for you. It's been a while. You're going to have lots to catch up on, but yeah, hopefully it comes back for the dime door. I don't know what I'm expecting for it, but I bet it'll be gorgeous. I love the October door. I still have it sitting up on my desk. That sounds like fun, Sue, Lynn says. All right, well, that's a plan. This week on Tuesday, and I'm going to set an alarm. We just had a hectic day. We don't always, I mean, I've been stay-at-home mom and running my own business for like 25 years, and I work 7 days a week, so a Tuesday doesn't usually, or a weekend or whatever, we work today and tomorrow. We're going to play hooky for about an hour and watch the last part of a TV show, but yeah, sometimes it just happens that we're like, what? It's Tuesday? Just like everyone is like, ooh. I heard McDreamy there. I don't know what that was about. Just like everyone's saying, you know, it's the end of the month. October's over. It's like, yeah, I know. It's weird.
Charlene says she has her October door hanging up too.
Yeah, I really like it. Make sure you pull your thread in the direction that it's going. I think, oh, yep, that one didn't work. Well, that's okay. I will fix that after. It kind of skipped out a little bit there. Probably my placement, but...
You might get caught down, tucked in with something else though, won't it?
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll see. My mistakes will save you guys making mistakes, which works out. We're almost done anyways. I wasn't sure how long this bigger one would take, but we're on the last turkey feathers. I think it looks good, and like I said, in the big picture of things, it's not a big deal. I'm going to iron it so it stays flat, maybe a bit of starch or something like that, just so it stays flat, and then I'm not going to worry about it. It's not a major deal. It's not the greatest, but I just didn't cut everything. It might. It might. So, let's see if I can do this here. It's a little bit hard to see. So, yeah, you just, everything takes a little bit of practice with embroidery, no matter what you're doing. You can trim it in place if you want, but that takes, you know, just as much time. I like to shake it up a little bit and work on a new skill. I think that one should be pretty good. Just a little bit over on there. It's getting quite thick too. I'm surprised that it isn't cut out, but that's okay. It's okay. We should be good. See, I did that one at the hoop. It's a little more manageable. It's very thick. Did anyone have any trouble with their machine stitching through it? I don't think McDreamy will have any trouble, but he's kind of protesting it a little bit. Stamp and Sue says what?
Love your nails.
Yeah, thank you. Pretty flowers. I just thought I don't know why. I still could have done a Halloween thing, but I don't know why I did flowers. It was just fun, maybe. Just something different. I'll probably do Halloween for next weekend, just for fun. I can't wait to see the dime door. So she does her reveal on Thursday on their channel, and you can watch it on Facebook or whatever, and it's the big reveal, and it's always exciting. The most exciting one was when I was on with Eileen Roche for the reveal, and I love the doors. It's been so much fun picking out fabric. What I want to get, if we're going to do more doors, I might actually stitch them all out again because I really like them. But I'd like to get a layer cake or even charm squares if it exists. I haven't been able to find it yet. But of like grass and pebbles and concrete and bricks. Whoever did the last dime door and they had perfectly sized brick for the Halloween door part, like for the walls, looked amazing. It really added to it.
Shannon's birthday is in 4 days and Susan Clark's is in 5 days.
Woo! Awesome! Happy birthday! We'll give you a big OML hugs for your birthday. That's awesome. Mom's birthday's coming up. We'll have to figure out what we're gonna do for your birthday, Mom. And then mine is after that. These COVID birthdays have sucked all year. Dawn was the first one. The girls are 3 weeks apart and we just can't do anything. But, you know, that's okay. We're all still here. We're all still stitching away. Yay! I'm so far behind on my doors. I got behind the first time my machine was sent in. Oh, yeah, before the shutdowns. Yes, you've had machine troubles. Well, you know what? There's your project. There's your project. I want to design a bit of a house to go with each door. I think that would be amazing. Just kind of continue it on using the same elements. I just think it would be fun. As long as there's cake, it's all good. Yeah, well, I mean, that's true. I mean, our kids are older, so we don't usually... I like to take a day off, though, I must say. I like to think I will, but I don't actually, but I like to think I will. Something always comes up that we have to do. So, alright, I'm liking how this turned out. I'm not 100% sure about the thickness, mind you, but I guess you won't be able to tell. McDreamy seems to be chucking it just fine. It's fine. We're talking about 1 meter is about $20. Fabric in Canada? Yeah, no kidding. Plus 13% tax. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. My grandson's birthday is on the 31st too. So, Sue, your birthday is on Halloween, because that's like totally awesome. I would roll with that. It's awesome. I guess there's not in Canada or Ontario, Canada, there's not going to be much of a Halloween, but that's okay. The girls went to a murder mystery party last night and had a good time. And B was the murderer. Nobody could be surprised at that Beatrice was the murderer, but...
Not surprised.
Not surprised, no.
I didn't know until you just said it, but not surprised.
No, I know. I know. It's awesome. Where'd you go? Where are you going?
I ran away.
Well, don't run away. You gotta press buttons over there on my computer. He has to touch my computer, and then he touched all my fabric. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, Dawn.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, geez, Rick.
Grr. Oh, jeez, Rick. Next time we are going to Canada, I'll make sure to see if we can be near you and bring you some fabric or batting or both.
That'd be awesome. We can go have coffee.
Yep, we could go have coffee. That would be so awesome. The borders are still closed, so we gotta wait for that. But, yeah. Yeah, I'll send you money. It works. I know, it's crazy here, but that's okay. I think I'll have enough fabric.
You'll be good once we get this order.
Yeah, when I'm not counting anything. We've seen the price.
Once it arrives on the doorstep.
Yeah, or once we pay for it, then I know it's make a list. I'm blowing on the screen again. I know. Sorry. That's why if you're pre-cutting your fabric that you need to put the heat and bond on the back. It solves all of the fraying problem. Again, I'm not sure why I didn't do it. It also makes for a sharper and better cut if you use it as well. And it's easier to stick it on the mats. So my mother-in-law always tells me that I knew what I was getting into when I married my husband. So just saying. Yeah, I know what I'm getting into. Annoying. Don and I have been together 24/7 for 10 years. So, pretty close to 10 years. 8 maybe? Because we both work here. So, yeah, does that scare you, Don? No, doesn't scare you? Yeah, and we have a floor for our office. Because his machines are too noisy. I did it for a long time, and I don't want to hear them anymore.
I don't either.
I don't either. Well, you have to. You have to stitch. He has like 5.
I don't either. Stitch all week.
I know. Laughter is a key to a great marriage. Yeah, we laugh all the time. If you haven't noticed, we control ourselves when we're on.
All the time, and Dorian has coffee shooting out of his nose.
Yeah.
Soup and
I have one of those sense of humors. I gotta be me. I finally learned that. I gotta be me. We laugh all the time. We tone it down for the lives, though, so you guys don't have to witness too much of it. But we have fun. All the time, we have fun. But yeah, we're 24/7. Ooh, we gotta do a little turkey feets. So, I think it looks pretty. Again, I'm a little surprised at how thick it is, but it looks gorgeous. You really can't tell the mistakes that I made. And pre-cutting does work. It's just different. It's okay. So, I'm going to put some black on, and most of the last pieces are going to be done in black. I did get a new spool of black thread, just by the way. So hopefully McDreamy is going to like it better. He's having the high-end Madeira to see if I have less issues and less things dropping. He likes to do that. So we're going to do some turkey feet. Turkey feets. See, that's quite... I hope we're gonna stitch that down soon. That's okay, I'm worrying over nothing. I just don't want his foot to get caught. What were you creeping up behind me for? You scared me. Moving what? Look at those little feet. They're so cute. Did you see how thick it is right there?
yeah.
See, if he was to go this way, he'd get stuck. So we'll see how it stitches it down. Alright, so we're going to be doing the top part of the body, and I'm gonna be a little bit careful. Nope, that's fine. They did it right. Awesome! Alright, so turkey head. Now remember, we're going to skip the eyeballs and we're going to do googly eyes, right? So, a little bit of spray. What are you laughing at?
Karina just said this.
Said what?
It's a little ladybug shaped table dust vacuum cleaner that she said you need to get rid of the threads in the hoop.
Good enough. Does it really bother you guys that much? Heat and bond. I promise I'll heat and bond next time.
Like little threads.
I know it's an. I know there's more on this one too. All right, so hopefully I got that.
Stam and Sue says that those feet are so tiny.
I know they're cute, aren't they? Hopefully we're good on this one.
Oh, and Stam and Sue also says that she has one of those ladybug vacuums.
Oh, is it a cool thing? That's hilarious. Okay, now we're gonna do the body, the butt placement, and I'm gonna have to cut this one in place. Oh. That's what I was afraid of. So I'm gonna have to fix that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of right there. Okay, we need to go back to the desk, Dawn.
Desk is up.
Alright. So, that's because I'm slightly off. And it's really thick. I just let it go. I didn't panic and shut it down. I need a seam ripper or stitch picker, as some of us say. So, yeah. Because I didn't put the right stuff on my fabric, we're running into all sorts of problems.
Is this a sew along of what not to do?
You could shut your pie hole, Mr. Turkey. Well, you know, but you learn, right? I should have checked the far side.
It's very educational today.
I'm just controlling my words. I'd like to see you do it.
You're doing a fine job.
It happens. Look, if I'm gonna make the mistake, you guys will
Barbara
know.
says great teaching points.
Well, yeah. The most important part is not to panic. Now, and we've learned too that you really do need to put heat and bond on the back of it. So I'm not really happy with this part. It's all frayed now. I mean, this is okay. It's all frayed now. I don't know if it's going to make it across. It should, though, for the satin stitches. It's just kind of a... Shoo, man. Okay, well, we'll go for it.
Go for it.
Needless to say, heat and bond. Heat and bond. It does not work well enough this way. So we can say, what did we learn today? And hopefully everyone will say, heat and bond. Are you kidding me? Heat and bond. Alright, so I'm going to put that down. And we're going to go back to the machine, Dawn.
Big dreamies up.
Because we did our placement. And because I lost the body, there's a turkey body lying here somewhere. Because I lost it, we are...
the turkey butt.
Well, this is the turkey butt. So hopefully this will work out. Couple of mistakes, but is it a big deal? Negative. It's gonna do the cover up next, hopefully. So, Dawn, back to the desk.
Desk is up.
For a quick plaid trim.
Why do you have to trim, Sue? I thought you cut them all out.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay. I deserve that.
Yeah, you do, dear. Dawn. Do you even know how to use a cutter?
Oh, Lynn's laughing at you. Sue has to trim.
We'll make up for it tomorrow there, Lynn. You could do all my trimming.
Oh, Misha told me to be nice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, he's making fun of me because I made a mistake. What the heck is that, Don?
What's up with that?
Yeah, seriously, what's up with that? This is going to be touch and go. Because look how much it's frayed. I don't know how well you guys can see it. It's frayed quite a bit. So, Don, back to the machine.
Dreamy is up.
It may... I almost matched it up.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I almost... That wasn't on purpose, but I'm wondering if it would be better on purpose, like to match it up. So, I think we'll be okay on that one. Not the best. If you do something like this and there are mistakes in it, I mean, really, if you're looking at them from here or even on the camera, can you see the mistakes, Don?
Not really.
No. I don't think anyone would notice. Could put some fray check on it to hold it down. See, I managed that one. That's fine. Oh.
Awesome recovery.
Yep. Awesome recovery.
It's all about. I mean, mistakes happen. I do it all the time, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm never...
It's all about how you fix it.
Well, most things, I guess, point taken here, most things are fixable. It may not be perfect. I don't know how that one's going to work out, but these are small pieces to stitch anyways. But yeah, there's, put some starch on it. Heck, you could even put some glue on it, some clear fabric glue just around it, and it's not going to go anywhere. You have to obviously be careful doing it, but there's ways of fixing it, and if you're really not happy, just start again.
Stampin' Sue says, what happened to your stitch?
Yeah, well. Look, if I cared, I wouldn't be doing live videos, because... if I did recording videos, I would simply edit all this out, right? You wouldn't be able to see the mistakes, but I think it's a big part of recovery. What are you giggling at? Like a little schoolgirl.
Just comments in the chat.
Oh, I can't really see them. Lynn, the design for tomorrow is gorgeous, Lynn. You'll love it. You'll love it. I'll pick out the fabric tonight and show you. Hopefully Lynn's coming for movie night. Hopefully. Alright, so this could have been a connection to here, and clearly this could have been a connection. I'm not complaining or anything, I'm just pointing it out to you guys. Instead of a trim, a connection would have been a little bit better. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're a little bit over time. Apologies. But that's okay. I haven't figured out what size I'm going to do tomorrow either, by the way. Oh, I wasn't sure how good the black would look. I like it. I do like it. Now, I'm going to stick with black for this just because it looks really good with this plaid fabric. Yay! See, not too much of the wings are really going to show. So, woo! Bonus time! Yeah, it's just however long it takes to finish the design. I suppose I could have done a smaller one and it would have been faster, but I'm not really here to be faster. I think I recovered from most things. I don't think you can really tell. I mean, his wings look a little bit, but you know what? They're turkey wings or whatever. So who cares? Most of it is covered up with the satin stitches. We'll take a good look at it at the end. It's a great design though. It's really, really cute.
What size are you doing again?
I'm doing the 6x10 in an 8x12 hoop because Dawn and I are both certain that I have a 6x10 hoop, but we couldn't find it. So, yeah, we were off to a good I need more caffeine start today.
I may need another one myself.
Maybe. We're kind of looking at that. I like the colors. Do you like the colors, Dawn? Of this? Dawn,
Yeah, sorry.
do you like the colors?
I love the colors you chose, yeah.
The burgundy matches that perfectly. I kind of maybe think this could be toned down a bit, but it's pretty good.
A little bit, yeah.
But it's pretty good.
It's still good.
It kind of matches that. It's a little bit more yellow in it. And the black around the plaid is awesome.
I like it.
The next pieces are really cute too.
Don't forget those. You're done.
Eyeballs. I know. I don't want to lose them.
Are those
Like,
big enough?
yeah.
I guess little beady eyes.
Little beady eyes. Little beady eyes. Like your colors much better than the Sweet Pea sample. That thing is hard to look at. Hey, but you know what? It's bright. It's nice. Like I said, I think like a burgundy, gold, and like a burnt orange. Not necessarily in that order, but I think that would look really good. Like fall colors. I think it would be fun. I got a new Applique quilt. Actually, I got a couple of them. But one that I got is Dresden plate cutouts. And one of the things you can make with it are the turkey with big Dresden place feathers. And it's cute. So hopefully in my free time I'll be working on that. Cool. Sweet Pea was a wild fabric design, but I still purchased it. Yeah, because you can make it your own. See, mine is completely different than what Sweet Pea did. So, yeah.
He's asking where your sewing snacks are.
Sewing snack. I know. I complained about that this morning. I know. I will get some more for tomorrow, Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Something interesting. Problem is we just eat them when they're in the bowl.
I walk by and pick at them all day.
He does.
Then there's none left for me to go live.
Just get some like gobstoppers or something like that. Sweet tarts lasted like 5 minutes with Dawn around.
I like sweet tarts.
Anyways, I'm snacking for you and everyone else. Ooh, we had Timbits.
There is still some. You could have put those in.
I could have been eating them. Although I can't really talk and eat. I probably do all the time, but. So are we still gonna play hooky for an hour, Dawn?
Only an hour?
Well, that's how long the show is. I have work to do. I got things to stitch.
I've been stitching all week.
I know.
Yeah.
It's your job.
Oh.
If you didn't know, it's your job. It's my job too. Hi, Sue and Dawn. Carol from PA. Hello, Carol from PA. Oh, I also wanted to say thank you to everyone for participating with the channel, liking and sharing and commenting. It's really helped out a lot.
And what time tomorrow is the sewing?
4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Soon to be daylight, isn't it?
That is going to change at the end of the month. Because Sam is our daughter. She is a nurse, and she has to work Halloween and it is the daylight savings time, so she has to work for an extra hour, and apparently it's a full moon too. How do you like that? Them apples.
It's gonna be a good Saturday night.
No, I don't think she'll be too happy with that.
She may not.
No. It's the first live I've been able to catch. Awesome! It's so much fun. This is our Saturday morning, is our retreat time. We just enjoy it so much. Okay, so I did his snood and his beak in black because he's a goth turkey. Why not?
I like his little black gobbler.
It's a snood?
I call it a gobbler.
You're a gobbler. So, wrong way. So, the next step is black for the eyes, but I'm going to put googlies on it. And then white for the highlights. And then we're done. So, we're not going to hear the happy music, but that's okay.
I love the colors.
Let's go back to the desk, Dawn.
Desk is up.
So, yeah. All right. A little bit of I gotta get my eyes.
Oh.
Little bit of tough things going on, but it's not as bad as you think. So I think these are the right sized eyes. Yeah, they are. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? So, what did we learn today? If you're pre-cutting your fabric, make it fusible. And even if it doesn't match up, you won't be able to tell. Boo-boos happen. Make sure you put a little extra on it. I was just a tiny bit short on mine. And fusible is where it's at. And fix your mistakes. Now look, you really can't tell on this side here. This is where I had the trouble where it sewed over. You can't tell. This side isn't quite as nice, but really, are people looking at your turkey and say, oh, it's frayed a little bit there? Flip the hoop? Why? Why does Karina want me to
I don't know.
to see the back? Oh, but then I dropped the eyes. Thanks a lot.
Oh, way to go, Karina.
Thanks a lot. There's nothing on the back.
Attention.
It's a little bit off. I could fix it, yeah. Just a tiny bit off. Now I've dropped the eyeballs, but that's okay. So I really like how this turned out. I'm going to continue with these colors. So next weekend we are doing the dime door, and then we'll do part 2 and then part 3 of our turkey guy. Make sure you show your work in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. And I love this. I'm really happy with it. Even though I struggled a little bit, it happens. You can't have a great day every day. Just go with it. Like I said, you really can't tell. You really can't. Even when Dawn zooms in there, I got a little thread sticking up there.
Yeah, you couldn't tell when
you really can't tell. So take it easy on yourself, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you for liking and sharing and joining me on our happy Saturday mornings. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.
Bye.